Hello guys, what's up? It's Hesgé or Sasha, and today I'm going to be talking about the first time I got high. Yeah. Let's get it. I'm not gonna lie and say that it happened and I wasn't aware that it was gonna happen, except that it happened and I had no idea that it was gonna go down. What had happened was I was with my brother and some of his friends. We didn't go to the same school, my brother and I. In Haiti, it's not like in the States where you go to school based on location, because we don't have that many public schools, and those schools that are public in Haiti, you put your kids wherever the hell you want to put your kids. That's how it just works. So that's why we weren't in the same school. So I wasn't familiar with these friends, and we were smoking hookah. This is all we were doing the entire morning. Hookah, 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 hookah. Now, I haven't hit a hookah in a while, but back then, this is like 15, no, this is more than 15 years ago, bro. I could drag on a hookah for a while, like, just keep going. And that's all we were doing. I don't remember, it must have been like 4 hours of just hookah smoking. Like, I don't care how much smoke that is, because like I said, it's been like 20 years ago. I know I said 15, but it had to be, it wasn't 20 years ago. Because no, the math is bad, closer to 15. And then this is why I don't want people to say like, oh, you're lying about it. I literally stepped away for a bit. We're at this guy's house. I don't know who he is. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna say that Haitian weed, like there's like a specific weed from Haiti. What I'm trying to say is that the weed that we got, that shit was seedy as hell, bro. It was like, that was part of its charm, you know, like you got that, like, and then you're just plucking away. You're like cleaning the fuck out of this before you smoke it, you know? And I didn't see this process go down, so that's why I'm like, ain't no weed. And the crazy thing with weed is that like that weed was like the unregulated type of shit. It's like, I don't know, it could have been sativa, but that shit was like so random breed, like you'd still be sitting down, bro. Like that, like I said, the charm before, like the moment you got the weed, it was like indica. In the couch, not because you're already high, but because your ass sat down going through stems and seeds. So, like I said, I didn't see that process go down. So we're smoking the hookah, and I step away. I believe I went to the restroom, or I went to like take a sip or something. And I come back, and it's my turn. And when I say like I could pull on the hookah, bro, like I don't want to make this sound like a terrible thing, you know, like dragging on a pipe. I had a good many seconds. I don't want to say like put numbers up and say this is how long I could drag for, but that's however long I dragged for when I came back to the smoking section. And bro, normally after dragging for so long, I feel proud of myself. I'm prideful and I smile, and I tried smiling, but instead I made a stupid face. Something like that. It was worse. And then I started coughing, choking. It's like I'm trying to catch my breath to cough, and you know how coughing works. And my brother's like, chill, bro, chill. I don't think there's anything worse than coughing and someone telling you to like, calm down. And I'm like, bro, I don't understand what's happening. Like, this is normal. It's like, no, it's not normal, man. We've been smoking like for like 4 to 5 hours now. It's like, yo, this is weed. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. And not too long after that, I got very high, bro. It's like, does not seem like yesterday. The high feeling, the images, everything was vivid, bro. I got so high, like I got on the railing of a balcony, bro, and the ground came to me, and I'm like, I can see what's happening down there. And then I was just walking around touching stuff, things I've seen millions of times, but they were like different. Everything seemed sexy, bro. Like there was like a glow about things, you know, like something ethereal about everything. And I was enamored. But also I was a teenager. We were all teenagers. And what I'm trying to say is that that moment did not last long. The moment of me just, boop, you know, touching things. That did not last because my brother told me that he wanted to like lessen my high, so he had something to give to me. And I should have known something was off because him and everybody else, they were giggling, but I was high, and I'm like, okay. At this point, I was feeling something new. As I was following them, of course. I'm sure that's what they picked up on when they asked me to come through. I noticed that I started smacking a lot. I'm like, this is weird. They're like, that's cottonmouth. And we were speaking Creole, but cottonmouth does not have a translation, so you just said it like that to me, so crazy. And I'm like, okay, so what did they do? They fed me peanut butter. And I sat there like, I couldn't even swallow, bro. I had no saliva. I was fucking dying. They were dying too. Except they weren't choking on this shit. They were dying of laughter at my expense. And I'm like, yo, you bitches. And then I did it again. Aware of it. Still coughed the fuck out. I don't cough with the little like prepackaged low grade 40s. Ugh. So we leave this friend's house, and as we're walking, and we're very baked at this point, talking, you know, going through the day, saying what we're gonna do because this is summer vacation. Don't remember the year. Gosh, I do not remember the year. Like maybe like late 2000s or something. Probably late, or mid 2000s. But as we're going home, bro, there's a lot of stray dogs in Haiti. And one of them, they started barking. So if you ever hear me like not be all wow about dogs, it's because those stray ones, they suck, you know? And I don't want to offend like any dog lovers, bro. Like, you haven't been chased by a stray dog, and that's what started happening. Stray dog ran, barking, and my brother running. That stray dog barked so effing much, it attracted dogs that were ahead, and they were about to sandwich us in. And we were still running, but at some point we noticed we started throwing rocks at them because there's a lot of rocks in the streets of, some streets of Haiti too. Yeah, there's a lot of, like no dogs were harmed. I swear, but it was crazy. And I assume with the huffing and puffing, bro, by the time that we stopped running and we like left them, the high was gone, and then it was life again. And I don't really remember what the system was at the time. Maybe it wasn't the PS1, or what were we playing, bro? I don't remember. Maybe Xbox One. So we just did that. Like I said, it was summer. We spent a lot of time outside back then. I'm not trying to sound like your parent right now. I'm just saying, like, we had fun outside. Like, I got chased by dogs, son. That was pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up at that. That was the first time I smoked weed, and bro, I'll cherish that forever. That was fun. That was very, very fun. And I did not pick it up from then, but it's something that I do enjoy, and it's not something I'm gonna like promote to anybody who's not doing it. But aside from that, moral of the story, bro, check your smoke buddies. If you are used to, you know, smoking and you hear something like start crackling in the joint, don't inhale. I've heard stories of that, you know, like treat it like a drink at a bar. If you look away, if you step away, don't sip from it. They could have roofied that shit up, so this could be your homie. You feel me? You don't know what shape, color, form, whatever that hater's coming, bro. Like, yo, stay vigilant, especially when you're putting stuff in your body, especially for that. So that's all I got. Take care, yo. Until the next one.